And this is a Yin Yoga class and a little bit Reiki class. And today we're gonna practice the Yin Yoga for opening the chest. Stimulate heart meridian. Okay, so let's start with sitting tall and be comfortable with your seat. Anywhere works for you. Find your sit bones. Lengthen your lower back a little bit. Hands to the lap. And eyes closed if it's okay for you. Take a moment to connect to the body. Maybe you can hear the breath coming to your body, and the breath going back to the earth. So bring attention to the sound of your breath. From your lung and around your chest. Taking 2 or 3 more breaths here. Can you make your breath a little deeper and longer? The breath makes you ground and settling down to the pose. And slowly invite your hands to the chest. Maybe one hand on top of the other. And tapping your chest gently, feeling your heart. Or saying hello to your heart and also to your body. Make your chin a little bit close to the chest bone so you can make the mind a little calmer. Might be already calm, but a little more. And stop your hands, tapping your hands and feeling the palm, connecting to the heart. Feeling your heart, feeling your chest through your breath and through your palms. Allowing your shoulders soften. And now allow your head heavy. The top of your head reaching forward. And feeling the back of your neck. And breathe in there. And soften the body when you exhale. One more time, breathe in. Exhale, soften the back of your neck. One more time, breathing in to the back of your neck. And soften on the outer breath. And slowly bring your gaze to the front. You can keep closing the eyes. So we start the practice with one arm today. You keep your hands onto the chest. So you can feel the vibration through your chest. Or if you want to listen to my you can do that. So take a deep breath, taking a deep breath through the nostril. And first we exhale everything, exhale. Now breathe in. Thank you. Now open your eyes and release your hands. So have your hands to the front, interlacing your fingers, circling the wrist here. So move your hands slowly, feeling your little bones creating your hands and the wrist. And then make it opposite side. Now making your palms away from you, elbows extended here. Breathe into the back of your body, the shoulder blades, upper body. Exhale, softening the arms and lower your hands down and pause. And feel. Breathe in, extending your elbows and arms. And see what's happened to your upper body with your breath when you inhale. And exhale, soften the body, coming back to the center. And feel what you feel. One more time, breathe in. Now you can bring your gaze down towards your belly. So you can make your breath a little deeper. And exhale, coming back. Opening the arms to the side. Making your fingers, tips of your fingers together. 5 fingers. And then bend your wrist. Invert the fingertips towards the elbow. Start to bend your elbows. And bring your fingers towards the armpit. We lower the hands towards the hips. Now start to extend the arms, making your palms facing towards the sun. Open your palms out. We do this 2 more times. Fingertips together, curling your wrist towards the elbow, towards the armpit. Lower your hands down towards your hips. Rotate your palms towards the side and open your arms towards the sun and open your palms out. One more time. Just feel your arms and skin and bones, how it's moving. Open your palms out. Feel your chest very open, palms open. And release hands to the lap and feel what you feel. Now lifting your shoulders up and bring your shoulders back and down. So we're circling the shoulders. A few more times. And then make your circle the other way. So keep going. I'm just checking my cell phone. What's going on here? Hi people, welcome. Two more times. So move slow. And, just feel yourself. And slowly coming back to the center and pause and feel. Now arms to the side. Bring your arms to the center, grabbing the elbow each other. Moving your elbows towards the left side. Shall we bring the gaze to the opposite side of the elbow and hands? Taking one deep breath in and out. Coming back to the center and just release your hands to the lap. Pause. Arms to the front. Now rubbing the elbows the other way. Can you remember which one was top and the other? Bring your arms to the right side this time. Gently pulling the right elbow to the side. Gaze to the left side. Taking one deep breath here. And exhale, coming back. We repeat this one more time. So simply bring your elbow to the left side. And then gaze to the right side. Breathe into the upper back. And moving to the other side. And come back to the center. Releasing your hands and pause. Oh. So hands to the back behind you so you can extend your legs out. Pushing yourself, hands to the in front of your body. Sway your torso to the side to side. And bring your hands to the kneecap. Just rub your kneecap in any way. Feeling the skin. And opposite side. Now bend your right knee, inviting the right foot in. We're gonna extend the arms to the over the head. Grabbing each elbow or grabbing your wrist. We are opening the side of the body towards the left side. So bend your torso to the left side. We stay here for 2 breaths. And if you want to, you can release your left hand down to the side of your body on the mat. And so you can reach your right elbow a little bit upward. Your gaze can be anywhere. Now keep the attention to the right side of the chest and then breathe in there. Now simply coming back to the top. Release your hands to the side. We switch to the other side. Right leg open, left foot in to the center. Either grabbing the elbow or right hand to the right side. So you choose. And then bending to the right side. If your right hand is on the mat, just allow the right hand really heavy and left arm is kind of dangling back behind the head. And coming back to the center. Opening both legs out. Hands to the front. Come onto the fingertips. And either staying here or reaching your hands, fingertips a little forward. Making your pelvis gently tilting. And soften the toes, ankles, hips. Soften all the bones. Now, walking your hands towards the center. And come onto your back. Slide your legs to your favorite side. And lay on the back. And then, opening your legs out, arms to the side. Coming to star pose. Soften everything here. Let's bend one at a time. And then sway your hips, legs to the side to side. Coming back to the center. Now right knee into the chest. Just hugging your right knee. Left leg towards the top back of your mat. We have a gentle supine twist from here. Left hand onto the right side of your knee, outer right knee, and drop this knee to the left side. No need to make your knee touching the floor or mat. And the right arm to the over your shoulders. So no effort, just giving you a gentle supine twist here. And come back to the center. Switch to the other side. Left knee in. Right toes away from the hip. Drop the left knee to the right side. And now from here, rolling over to the right side. And come onto your belly and chest. Going to make Sphinx pose. So the Sphinx pose, your forearms resting on the mat with shoulder wide apart. Your hands gently open and touching the mat. You feel the weight of your torso on the forearms entirely, not only on the elbows. Do you want to swing your hips to the side to side, soften the pelvis and hips? Open your legs a little bit wider than your hips. Gaze can be towards your mat or towards the front. Feeling the lowest ribs heavy. Now bring your gaze to the body. Gaze inward. Let the mind empty. Simply enjoying this quiet, peaceful moment. Making your out breath a little bit longer and deeper. And so you can make your energy flow deeper and better. Just checking with yourself who you are right now. Feel yourself through the breath, also through your body. Any tightness around your body, just make it soften, sending your breath and love and compassion to the area you feel it's tight. And let the tightness go with your out breath. Shall we take one or two more breaths here? Now slowly tucking your toes under and come on to child's pose. Sliding your hands close to the chest and making yourself up to the top. Moving slow, keep connection between your body and your mind and your heart. Now, big toes together. Open your knees a little bit wider than your hips. Reaching your arms forward. Or you can bend your elbows if you want to. Just allow your upper body and head heavy. My forehead is resting on the mat. Just feeling the skin as if you are breathing in and out through the skin. Why we are here today. who you want to be at the end of the class. Now slowly lifting your torso a little bit up into the air. And do you want to move your body a little bit? Maybe, perhaps I do. So I circle my hips here, moving the spine to the side to side. And I'm also moving my neck. So go ahead to move your body. And we come back to the belly and chest. Let's slide the legs to the back, towards the back of the mat. And then this time, we open the arms out. Come on to the right side of your cheek. And then start to bend your left knee. So bring your left knee out. Any amount. Make sure your left knee and left ankle, all the joints on the left side are happy. Now right hand in top of the mat. And we're going to lift the left arm to the air, into the air. Your right cheek or right side of your head might come onto the upper arm on the right side. So breathe in, lifting your left arm to the top. And on the out breath, bring it back to the mat. We repeat this one 2 more times, just softening the shoulders and chest again. So you follow your breath. And we stay on top. Next time, we brought the left arm to the top. And slowly lower the left arm down to the mat. Extend the left leg back. Bring your arms to the side. Change your cheek to the other side. Your palms typically facing towards the sky. And pause. Now when you're ready, bring your left arm to the over your head. Right arm to the side. Bend your right knee. Open the right hip out in any amount. And then when you inhale, lift the right arm to the top. So open the right shoulder. A few more times with this movement. One more time. The next time you stay on top, warrior backward. Allow the heavy here. And slowly invite the right arm to the mat. Now this time, simply extend the right leg back and bring your arms close to the elbow. We come to happy baby anahata pose. So lifting your hips, knees about underneath of your shoulders. Your arms forward. And then allow your chest bone close to the belly. Come onto your forehead. And if this is harder for you, you can come onto child's pose with knees open, but you keep your elbow arms towards the top of your mat. And we will be here for a while, a little bit longer than before. So feel free getting out from the pose anytime when you want to. And as you know, the Yin Yoga class, we allow the muscles soften, as well as the mind. And so you can approach the movement. You can bring your awareness, attention, inner gaze, and also your breath towards your harder tissue like bones, ligaments, joints. The harder tissues normally take longer periods of time to straighten them out or stimulate. Heart opening pose, opening our heart from outside towards the door in deeper place, the deepest door. Also, we are stimulating lung meridian today. Now let's feel the soft breath or deep breath or any breath. And slowly lifting your torso up to there, coming to all fours. And again, you might want to move a little bit, so go ahead to move. You can come onto downward dog if you want to. So in case you do not know what the down dog is, your knees the center and hip width apart, tucking your toes under, and then lifting your knees off. And feeling the back of your legs entirely open here. And lower the knees down to your mat. Let's have the seat. Find your sit bones. Legs to the top of your mat. We are going to make forward bend, caterpillar pose. I'm not sure if you have props like blocks or blankets. If you have a block or a blanket, If you don't have a yoga blanket, it can be beach towel or, a small pillow. So if you have a blanket or a small pillow, or you can go ahead to get it. And just making a little pillow for the knees. And set it under your knees, so you can soften the knees. Also, you can sit on the blanket and elevate your hips a little bit. Now we want to soften the toes and ankles and knees, all the joints at the lower part of the body, also as well as upper body. And simply rounding your back, allow your head and shoulder to heavy. If you have a block, you can use the block, put it on the shin bones or even knees, or even thigh bones, allowing the torso resting on the block. Your arms can be anywhere to soften the shoulders, head heavy. So who you are right now, what are you feeling about yourself? We promise when practice yoga or even out of the practice that we bring the inner gaze towards ourselves with compassion and love without any judgment or negative view. Maitri is a Sanskrit word. It means loving kindness. You can repeat the word in your mind. Maitri. Let's take 3 or 4 more breaths here. And have your fingertips by your legs so you can lift your torso little by little without any big effort. Taking a block and your pillow if you have. Now come on to Seiza pose, sliding your legs to the right side. So Seiza pose is very hard for some people. You can sit on the block if you have a block, or even small blanket helps you if your ankles and hamstrings are tight. So setting the pillow between the legs and your hips, so you can sit in tall. Now we invite the arms to the front. And left elbow is under the right, either hugging your shoulders, or can you wrap your arms either back of your hands or palms together. So we lift elbows on the inhalation. And exhale, round your back a little bit. Gaze down, elbows towards the belly. Fingertips lowering towards the mat. Breathe in, lifting it up. Gaze up as much as you can. Exhale, rounding your back. Breathe in. Now we stay on top. So reaching your elbows a little bit higher. Stay here without any big effort. So your elbows can be just front. It depends on the shoulders and arms. Soften the shoulders as much as you can. And let's release the arms little by little. Arms dangling by your side. Feel what you feel here. Any tiny sensation. And we make it for the opposite side. Right elbow is under the left. Hugging your shoulders if you want to, or wrapping the arms. Breathe in. Exhale, rounding your back. Breathing in. Exhale. One more time, breathe in and stay here. And release. How are you doing? So hands to the mat, lifting your hips. Come onto your back. And after you laying on the back, I'd like to use block or a blanket. So if you have a blanket, it's really helpful, or a block. Let's lay down on the back. Let's invite the arms to the over your head and then pointing the toes. Just stretching with one big breath. And softening the body. Now bend your knee, come onto the feet. And invite invite the blanket under your hips. So make sure your blanket or block is under your sacrum. Now soles and the heels together and opening your knees out. And then hands to the belly. So your tips of your thumbs are about around the belly or touching the belly. And other four fingers pointing towards the pelvis. Stay here for a while. Also, we are moving to practice Reiki session. Okay. So bring your attention to the palms on the belly. Keep feeling the palms. You feel the belly lifting and falling with the breath. You feel it through the palms. Now slide your hands to outer thigh bones. And then make your knees together to center and top. Have your feet hip width apart. Bring your hands to the belly again. So your knees are together. If you want to, you can open your feet a little wider. Keep your hands onto the belly. And bring attention to the belly again and to the hands, palms. Now bring your attention to your fingertips. Do you feel any sensation coming to the fingertips? Tiny electric sensation, or feeling the warmth around your fingers. And keep your right hand onto the belly. Can you invite your left hand on the stomach? It's not your chest, the stomach. Feel the sense of your sensation. Now ask your left hand if she or he wants to connect to the right hand. Perhaps with your breath. Now moving the right hand to the heart. Feeling your heart through your right palm. And sense your heart through your palm. Now just bring your gaze to the legs. Extend your legs towards the back of your mat. Allow your legs heavy. And then bring your awareness to your right hand and your left hand again. Ask yourself who you are right now. Ask your heart. Ask your stomach. Through your palms. Imagine that your body, the top of your head, and towards the tailbone. Just one line, and all the seven parts, like seven chakras, were connected. So let's invite the hands to the top of your head. One hand on top of the other. When they connect to the top of your head, you can allow your shoulders and elbows soften. Feeling any sense through your palms towards the top of your head and maybe towards your feet. Now sliding your hands to the third eye. So palms touching or resting on third eye or forehead. Just feel your forehead, third eye, any sensation, or try to feel or pretend to feel it. And come onto your throat. Cover your throat with your palms. Sending love and compassion towards the throat. Make yourself more comfortable to explain or to tell or to say what you need to people around you or in public. Hands to your chest bone. Into the stomach again. And then onto the belly, feeling your belly, lower belly. Is your belly warm? How about your hands? Are they warm? Or still cold or nothing feel? And that's okay. Now bring your hands to the hip joints, the front joints, front side of your hip joints. Your fingers may be reaching to the pubic bone. And let's bend your knee one at at a time and come on to the feet. If you have something under your sacrum, take it out and hug your knees, one palm onto each knee, crossing the ankles so you can be comfortable. You can open your knees a little out. Keep your palm onto each knee. And let's start to circle your hips and knees, circling your knees in any direction. And make it opposite side. Just slide your knees to the right side. Gentle twist here again. And come back to the center and make it for the other side. And come back to the center, allowing yourself come to Savasana from here. Legs towards back behind you. Towards the back of your mat, arms to the side. Softening what all you have. Fingers and toes, palms, elbows. Soften everything, all what you have, including your heart, your inner heart, your mind, your inner gaze. Now, slowly, slowly, bring your attention to the fingers and toes. Swing your head to the side. And invite your arms to the over your head. Perhaps interlacing your fingers and giving you a nice stretch here on the in-breath. So reaching your fingers and toes to each side. And soften the body on the outer breath. rolling over to the right side. Your knees can be close to the chest. When you're ready, coming up to your comfortable seat, keep your head heavy, using your arm and hand wisely, building your spine from the bottom. Find your comfortable seat. Let's close our practice. Thank you for joining me. Bring your arms to the side and then lift them up on the in-breath. Exhaling, hands to your heart. Take a moment. Look at yourself using your inner gaze. One more time, asking yourself who you are right now. And who you want to be in the rest of the day today. Keep it in your mind. Taking a deep breath through the nostril. Exhale, open your mouth. Thank you so much. Namaste.